Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. So today I don't know. Today we're going to talk about, whatever. I don't know. We're going to talk about,
The U.S. election.
sure. We'll talk about a bunch of stuff today. As opposed to what we normally do, which is talk about a bunch of stuff.
So, with the U.S. election, right now it's not going on, but it's just.
We're getting close to the election.
But doesn't it go for 1 year till they actually vote?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit less than a year now, but
That's too long.
I think
they
they,
have a
I
long
think they vote in
build-up
November.
not this November.
But
Next November.
what?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
that's a long way
Oh,
away.
wow.
Yeah. Well, they have a long time to set it up.
That's
So, like here in Canada, we have like a 3-month period basically where people. And you know what? This last prime minister election was longer than normal campaigning.
Yeah.
It normally really isn't.
But compared to America, it was nothing.
So what do you guys thinking about the election? Like, what do you guys think? Like, I mean, it's hard not to follow it. Honestly, it's all over the internet and everything else.
It's basically the guy that wants to legalize like all guns, military, and everything, compared to the guy that's like, hey, free schooling.
Yeah, basically. It's the interesting thing about the American election in my mind is the fact that this year was completely polar opposites. Like, I think it really shows that both sides of the spectrum want change, because Trump and Sanders in a normal election year would be considered like fringe candidates. They wouldn't normally be considered the favorites to win, and yet they are.
And there goes Brandon not knowing where the garbage can is.
I don't know
Throw
where the
out your
garbage
dang
can is.
garbage, Brandon.
I don't know where it is.
So, Brandon, what do you think? Like, who do you guys? What candidates do you guys think are good for the
They're
election?
They're not good this year at all.
I think Trump is the best possible decision.
Of course.
the US
I mean,
could
it's
make.
logical, right? Build a wall. Let's do it.
Keep everyone out.
Keep all the Mexicans.
No,
out.
but we're also not Americans, so we don't know what they think of
Yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
Because in Nevada, Trump got like 46% of the votes.
Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently, he did really, really well in one of his
Yeah, better than like the top.
Bernie lost Nevada. He lost it to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Did you say Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton. That's my new nickname. Hillary. So another kind of interesting thing that's come out of this election is marijuana legalization. Like, I'm reading an article here. The Vermont Senate just approved marijuana legalization. So if it passes, it'll be the first state to legalize marijuana by state law. So what do you guys think? Like, it's a big issue, obviously. Like, it's Trudeau is trying to do it Canada-wide.
Oh, and yesterday they actually passed a law saying that anyone that has a card can grow medical marijuana now.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
But how can they just tell if it's like medical? Is it like a different?
Well, you have to get a card for
Yeah,
it. You have to get it prescribed.
Yeah, but you could.
It's
be,
really easy to fake it, yes.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
be growing illegal marijuana.
People
And going it to
there's-
his friend's family.
People can sell cards really easily. But what do you guys think about legal marijuana?
Well, look
Well-
at Colorado. Like, they sold out of
They
marijuana
made so
in a
much money.
week.
From a government standpoint, it's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Oh, okay. I think it's like, if it's medical, I think it's fine. But like the people that are abusing that just to like get high off of it, I don't. I don't. What?
why do you have Smarties?
I have Smarties in my pocket. Don't worry about it.
Smarties are different than
The
Rockets.
U.S.
Yeah.
parties, yeah.
I don't approve of it being used in like an illegal standpoint, but if it's medical use, it can actually help save people's lives. So I think in that perspective, it's okay.
It also
But-
gets it off the streets.
Yeah, it does.
No, but this is less from a medical standpoint, more of a recreational standpoint. Like, if they legalize it, it'd be just like buying alcohol.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, right now it's so easy to get alcohol anyways, so
No.
why not tax it?
Yeah, exactly. I think it'll.
No.
The thing is that ultimately, no matter what, it's not horrible for you.
Because
You know what I mean?
It's not as
great.
bad as hardcore drugs like
yeah,
meth.
or heroin.
Meth.
Yeah, no kidding. We're not legalizing like crystal meth here. It's just like
Yeah,
I think it's fine. I don't know.
And in Washington, you actually have to go to no, you don't have to go to a store in Washington. You can just buy it from someone. But in Colorado, you actually have to go to a store.
Yeah.
So it's different that way. And the store would be a lot better because you can try different kinds that you would never see from your local dealer.
Yeah, you sold so many different flavors.
Yeah. Wait, isn't there a bubblegum flavor now?
Oh, I'm sure.
Ew.
I don't know.
And every year there's like 100 new seeds that go up to the seed bank up north.
No. The seed bank's actually really cool. Do you guys know about the seed bank?
No.
It's an internationally run
Sperm bank.
seed bank up far north. They have the seeds for every single
yeah.
plant on Earth.
Yeah, they have like
In
the
case of
old
an
bananas
emergency,
and wheat.
They can grow any plant,
That's like really smart.
which is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I've never heard about that. I wonder if they have tours.
Probably-
I don't think so.
where is it?
It's really far up north.
Is it like
Oh, like North Pole North?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Canada North or US?
I think
North?
Canada North.
So like up above the Yukon or something.
Yeah, like up in the Arctic Circle there, I think. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty far up north. And it's
Well, it'd
mostly
have
just
to be
researchers and
somewhere
stuff.
where people can't just go and like get them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raid.
and steal them.
I don't know if
Raid.
there'd be I don't know if there'd be tours there just because like
How
it's so far
No,
off the
yeah.
beaten path and like I don't know.
they would get like one person a week.
Yeah.
They probably have such high security there anyway.
Yeah.
People would probably die if they tried to get near it.
Well, I think people would just die from the cold.
Well, that too. But if they managed to get that close, they would
Yeah.
probably be shot.
Oh, I'm sure.
But speaking of coldness, I ordered a hoodie from Teespring, and the way that online stuff is going, like,
Yeah.
because now with Save on Foods, you can actually order a
Groceries.
Yeah, you can
and,
I've done that before.
and it goes to your house.
They bring it in.
Do they
It's really
charge you like a lot for delivery?
cool. That's actually.
I would
yeah.
expect so.
That was a flawless transition, by the way.
But because now everything is online and gets delivered to your door, like with the
Oh yeah.
with the Best Buy by us, it was basically a showroom where you'd walk in, go, I want to buy that, then do it online.
Yeah, essentially. Well, the thing is, I always feel like, online, the online world, online shopping and stuff, has hurt so many businesses.
Yeah.
Like, the book business, the movie business.
Yeah.
Every business has been hurt by it, and
Everything's turning electronic.
I
now.
feel bad for some of those smaller businesses, but in the same sense, why am I paying 20% extra to buy up this product in your store if I can just do it online?
Yeah.
True.
Like, honestly, like, I think that I would pay, like, $10 extra to support a local company, like, instead of buying online.
Then
but
it-
if you're a 20-30% markup from online, which is a lot of places are, like, you have to at least remain competitive.
Right.
And it gets shipped to the store anyways.
Yeah.
So there's basically no point to it.
Yeah. I think that online shopping is just, like, it's a convenience thing, right? Like, you don't have to go out and look for things like, if you want to buy something, you have the idea that you want to buy something. You go to a store and then you have to look for it, and they might not have it or whatever. You go online, you click the button, you click the thing, you're gonna have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In like a week or two time.
Yeah.
I guess online, like even then, like if you buy it in a store, you're paying extra. But even if you have to wait a couple days, like, I guess if people need it right away, paying that extra like to get it
Yeah.
the day of would be better. But still, like having to order it in makes life so much easier. You don't have to worry about like running out to the store or whatever, pick it up.
And then sometimes it's actually they have sales online opposed to in store.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but
You
what about Canada Post? You end up waiting an extra like 3 months to get your package.
Yeah.
Snail
Because
mail.
they don't deliver to your door. You have to wait an extra day until you can pick it up in retention.
Yeah, exactly.
And even though they just leave it at your door and someone might steal it,
They don't even leave it at my door. They just give me a slip saying pick it up tomorrow.
even though you see them outside who
Yeah, I
to
know.
they
a
don't
van.
come to my door. They just drive to the mailbox
Yeah.
and leave a slip.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like with Canada Post and stuff, right? Like that's one of those institutionalized things. Like there's a lot of companies in the U.S. especially, but is it here as well? Like companies have monopolies over things. Like, look at Comcast in the States, right?
Yeah.
Comcast is horrendous from what I've heard.
It's terrible.
Everything I've heard
Bad.
is so bad.
We pay for Comcast and it's terrible.
But, like, no, there's nothing else. There's no other services provided. Like, in Canada, we have some option with TV and internet.
Yeah,
Tiny
Shaw,
option.
TELUS.
Shaw, TELUS,
And
like,
they're all
Bell.
slow anyways.
Yeah, and they're also, like, what do you guys use? What company do you guys
Shaw.
use? Shaw?
Shaw.
Yeah, well, I think we always use Shaw.
And my internet speed is like 4 down and 1 up at the most.
We used to have Bell, and that was the most expensive thing. And like, you got a whole bunch of channels and stuff you didn't need that you were paying like twice as much for.
I never liked Bell.
So we just downgraded to Shaw, and it was actually way better.
So
You
it's
know
an
what?
upgrade.
Have you guys ever had to call Shaw to fix things?
Oh,
Like
they're
the-
so bad.
No,
I
I
don't
like.
think so.
They're really good. I think that the Shaw, like, customer service is one of the best of corporations.
Really?
Like, you talk to a real person, like they're really
Yeah.
there. They tell you and everything, and they actually can fix your problem, pretty much straight away.
With my PVR, like, it just showed numbers on it, and the guy said, "Did you try turning it off and off again, off and on again?"
Well, it's a valid question. If it's an old person, they might not understand.
But the first step.
I just got my PVR replaced, because it was having a bunch of problems and it wasn't really working anymore. But the guy came and if he couldn't come in because I was the only one home and apparently it had to be like 19,
Oh, okay.
which is
Okay.
kind of odd, but whatever.
I guess it's safety reasons.
Yeah.
really.
But he basically, like, he was really good and he told me how to install it.
Okay.
So I installed it, the new box. It's
Oh, that's
pretty
pretty
easy.
good.
But yeah, because my other box was having a ton of problems.
Speaking of customer service, USPS in the States.
Oh.
Holy
yeah.
crap,
Yeah.
they're so bad. Have you ever had to like contact them before?
No,
They don't have like phone numbers. You try and call it and it's just like, sorry, we're busy, we'll put you on hold. And like, I waited an hour and a half on hold and I finally got through and they hung up on me, so I had to call back and wait another hour and a half. And I finally got somebody who could not speak English to save their life. They had such a heavy accent, she couldn't understand what I was saying, and I was like speaking very, very clear into the phone. I had to repeat my address 18 times before she got it right. And
18.
even then, it was so bad. Like, this was when I ordered something from, I think it was Singapore, and like, it got stuck in a loop between Blaine and Seattle for 2 weeks, and it was just
like
getting
back and forth,
yeah, it
driving
was
back and forth.
and just like, what the hell's going on? Like, I checked the shipping record and it was just like, okay, it's in Blaine, nope, it's in Seattle, Blaine, Seattle, and they finally stopped it, but like, I had to call them for that, and by the time I got my package, it was 3 weeks later. Like, I never want to have to contact USPS, like, ever again in my life.
How do you guys feel about... Oh, sorry, were you going to say something, Russell?
Have you seen those photos of, like, the shipping order where in the UK they mess up? Like, they go from Ireland to England to Wales and back down?
Yeah.
Like, those
Guys,
ones...
my package is in Afghanistan. I don't know what to do. It's on the other side of the world.
I ordered it from America.
I live just down the street and it's in China. What do I do?
Like, I remember I ordered it online from, like, Indigo or something, and or Best Buy. It was, like, something that was in-store, and it said it was in-store.
Yep.
It was going to be delivered in-store, and it said it was going to be 1 to 2 business weeks. And they're, like, 5 minutes away. Like, how long is that going to take? Like,
You could walk quicker than the van.
Was it in stock at the store though?
yeah, like, that's what it said online.
Then why did you order it online?
Because I went to the store and they're like, oh, it's like online only
Oh,
ordering.
okay.
But like they had it in. It said that on the store and the thing it had it in stock. It was.
Yeah. I ordered something from Indigo before and it was actually pretty fast. It was one of the Hawaii guides that Russell has over there. I think, or that might have actually, that was from the UK. We got it for like 10 cents or something,
Okay.
and then just paid like the $8 shipping. But it was so cheap. We got it for like 30 cents for a book. That's so cheap. But yeah, I understand what we mean with the Indigo shipping. I don't remember what it was, but I had to order something through Indigo before, and yeah, it took forever. And for something you can just drive down to Vancouver and pick up, like.
The only thing that's bad about online shopping is shipping and handling. They
Yes.
charge way
Yes.
too much for it.
If sometimes they say like, oh, only pay $8, and it's like $100 cheaper than somewhere else. And then this is like, oh, never mind, you have $92 shipping. Like, you just pay for the whole thing in shipping.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Craigslist? Do you guys use Craigslist a lot?
Yes.
I've used it once for
I
my
used it
clarinet.
so much to sell and buy, and like it's you just have to be careful where you're going from. Like, this is some sketchy people. Like, I was trying to sell something, I don't remember what it was, but it was a really sketchy guy that emailed me, and he it just seemed really shady, and like I just canceled the meetup to sell it. Like, I did not feel comfortable with his with him at all.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just said no, I'm not gonna sell it anymore, and then I relisted it. But still, it's you have to be careful when you're doing anything like meetup shopping or trading.
I never.
Like, you can get mugged so easily.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why when I saw things on Craigslist, and I have because I was doing like, it's Craigslist is essentially the modern day have a garage sale.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put stuff on there, and then I never have people meet me at my house. I'll always meet at a public place. I'll always say, oh, let's meet at like this place.
Tim's.
Like Tim Hortons. Yeah, usually Tim's is pretty good to go. Like, because if you're meeting in a public place, it takes the whole like, A, they know where I live.
Yeah.
And B, when you're in a public place, things are much less likely to happen.
Yeah, they're not gonna pull a gun on you.
Yeah, I've always done it at my house. I don't know why, but it's all nice people that have shown up. But I always have at least like 2 other people in the house with me.
Yeah.
At the time, like whenever I order, I just say, can we do it a little bit later? Nobody else is home, and I don't feel comfortable alone. But then you send them your address. But yeah, it's best to do it in a public place, I find, because it's way safer, because like, there's so many people around you that nothing really bad's gonna happen.
What have you guys bought on Craigslist?
Clarinet. That's it.
Clarinet?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I bought I don't know. My mom's usually the one that buys stuff. I bought one but that was off Reddit. That wasn't Craigslist. But that was like a meetup Reddit. But I don't think I've bought really anything big off Craigslist before.
I bought a couple bikes from Craigslist. They were all good. Like, it was clearly not stolen or anything. Because that's the risk you run when you're buying stuff from Craigslist. Is like stolen shit.
That happened to someone at our school.
Yeah.
The bike was listed on Craigslist 2 days later.
Yeah. What else have I bought? I've bought twice. I bought Canucks tickets, which is you're playing a real risky game there.
Yeah.
But it's usually paid off. Like if you're buying any like sort of events or anything, like
you need to be so careful.
You have to be really, really careful
because if you get it from the wrong person, they can just be fake tickets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's easy to have fakes.
You can easily scan like a random ticket in your printer and then like just use Photoshop or even MS Paint to change the numbers.
You know, actually, I found quite a fair few things on Craigslist, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten scalper tickets? Like the people that stand outside of the stadium?
No, I haven't.
Oh, no. But that's... Have you bought scalp tickets?
No.
Because they're like 200-300% markup.
Really?
Oh, I remember that. I know,
Oh, because you're desperate? Okay.
Yeah.
I went to go see Imagine Dragons, and we got the tickets for free because my dad's friend won a radio contest, and she's just like, here, like, have these tickets, I don't really want to go. So we basically got really, really good seats. Like, Rogers Arena, it was, like, very low on the plaza, so just above the floor. And it was, like, amazing seats. And,
how was Imagine Dragons?
It was really, really good, but
very good band.
I went to go see Taylor Swift 2 days later, and that like knocked Imagine Dragons out of the park because
Really?
like she's such a good performer, it's ridiculous. But Imagine Dragons was still really good. But I remember going to Rogers Arena, and there were like 15 random people just scattered around scalping tickets, and like they were way overpriced. Like regular tickets like $80 for like nosebleed seats, but like they were selling them for like $150 a ticket.
That's because they know that the people will pay for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Taylor Swift, like her ticket prices are already like scalper prices, and that's like the actual price of the tickets. Like BC Place, I was like high up in the plaza, no legroom whatsoever because I was behind a fence. But I paid $180 for a ticket.
Really?
And that's really expensive. But I guess for the entertainment, it was well worth it, and it was like an amazing show. But like now I can just get a free trial for Apple Music and just watch it online.
I've never I've never paid for a concert, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never gone to one.
I've been to a
paid-
couple free ones that have just been around, but they're never very great bands.
I've been to 3 bands plus like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, but I don't count that as a concert. I count that as like a recital.
Yeah, well,
Well, not a recital, but like just like a thing you go to for fun, not like a
yeah.
concert.
Have you ever done Zumba?
They came to our school in elementary school one time.
Really?
We
Yeah.
did it for a week.
I've always wanted to try it, but it seems like it's not around here.
You remember when the Black Eyed Peas were popular?
Yeah, that was in
Yeah.
elementary school.
Yeah, we did a song with a Zumba.
Yeah, we did too.
It was so
I never
bad.
got
She was
that.
crazy, the lady who did our Zumba.
Yeah.
She was really weird.
But imagine 12-year-old kids sweating in a hot
I would rather
gym.
not. That's one that it's gonna get you on a list there.
Oh.
Imagine 12-year-old kids sweating. Wow.
Oh.
Jordan, please.
No.
Hey, you brought it up.
I wasn't going there.
So yeah, I remember Zumba. That was weird. I didn't like it. I never liked
It's
it.
apparently a really good form for exercise though,
Yeah.
because you're doing so many things at once.
Basically just dancing in a line.
It's popular with like 40-year-old moms. No offense to 40-year-old moms. But
Oh.
if you guys ever started a company, this is a completely different topic.
Have
But
I
if
ever
you guys,
started a company?
No, if you guys ever started a
Oh.
company, what would it be, you think? What would you want to make your company?
I don't know. I
What
never
do-
thought about that.
What do people need?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, that's what I've always thought about. I've always thought about making a business of some kind. But the
But-
problem is that they're all done already.
Yeah.
But like, okay, more generalization. What area do you think that you guys would go into for a company?
A new type of toilet paper.
Really? Let's hear it. Pitch your idea, Russell.
Imagine 4-ply, but
4-ply.
but it has 5 plies on it.
5-ply.
So it's basically
Holy crap.
you basically.
so it's basically a paper towel now.
Yeah, you're wiping with a paper towel.
But it's the softest one and it's reusable.
Egyptian cotton. Okay,
Reusable.
you're using a towel. You're just using a towel. You're sort of using. You're taking the linens off of a bed and you're using that.
Reusable.
You just put it into your washing machine for 5 minutes.
Disgusting, Russell. Jesus Christ. Reusable toilet paper.
Just uses a little bit, puts it back on the roll.
It's just like a handkerchief, but for your ass. Keep it in the pocket.
Holy shit.
So,
Your back pocket. Oh, yeah, just,
what is
That's
it? Russell, is it just
disgusting.
one square? Is it just one square that you can reuse?
$12 a square.
no, but you can put it
Just to
into
rinse it in the sink.
you can put it into your washing machine with your other stuff. Then comes
Oh!
out, then it comes out clean.
Open it and everything's just covered in shit. Mom, my white shirt turned brown.
Russell, that is by far probably the worst idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
Mom,
Well,
my
what-
t-shirt's brown. What happened? It smells really bad.
Well, what's your idea?
My stomach hurts. Oh my god.
Okay, let's try and pitch the worst ideas. What if you had like what?
Just the whole reusable like bathroom set, like reusable Tampax.
God.
You just have to flush it and it's good.
Then it's not usable.
No, you just like rinse it. That's
Oh,
it. Like
in the
rinse it
toilet?
No, in the both. You can do it in the toilet, in the sink, in the bathtub,
Oh,
whatever you want. But like, cleans itself.
cleans itself. Self cleaning. Russell, there's an add-on for your product. Self cleaning.
You just go in and it's just
You
drained all
put
over
it back in the
floor.
roll and it like washes itself.
Hit the button, it goes zzz and clean.
Oh. I'm lightheaded now.
One of the best things I've ever seen for adventures is like erasable pens, not like the
Yeah,
crappy Bic ones you can find in the store.
Yeah,
Like,
those are good.
you can get some in Japan, and I remember my exchange student brought some for me, but they're so good. Like, you can erase it and the eraser doesn't go down. Like,
Yeah.
it's a friction
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
But if you put it in the heat, the ink will disappear.
Let's talk about Japan for a second. They got some great inventions.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like the
You can't flush toilet paper.
What?
You can.
You can?
You can flush Japanese.
They
No,
okay? I tell
No,
you
but
this.
don't they use the garbage can next to it?
I don't
Yes,
know.
they do.
Oh, they
Yeah.
do.
It's disgusting. In China, they have the
Okay.
squat toilets. You know. the
Oh
ones
yeah, they
you
have
can't
those in
sit
Japan
down?
too
Yeah.
in rural
You
places.
can't flush them, so you put the paper in the garbage can. It smells so bad. Oh my god, it's the worst.
Speaking of Japanese things, do you know those gacha machines? Like the
Oh, the ones with the capsules.
yeah, they've got like used panties.
Yeah, you can buy them in vending machines.
Oh,
too.
like
Yeah.
like Orange is the New Black. Have you seen that episode?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. They were selling.
Oh yeah, where they're selling the panties. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was smuggling it outside and making money that way.
Yeah. People are messed up.
Yeah.
I like personally. Have you seen the fan for your chopsticks? You
Oh.
put the small little fan in your chopsticks, and it blows and it cools down the noodles before you eat them.
Oh, okay.
That's smart, but I'd feel like if I
Okay.
put that in water, it'll
There are so
electrocute
many
me.
ideas that people have come up with, and you see them online, and,
And
it's
they
like
sound really scary, but they're actually
no, but
useful.
it's a smart idea. But then you think about it, and you're like, why?
Like-
yeah.
like it's something that fixes like the most mundane problem, where it's like, or you could just wait a second.
Like
Yeah.
with the Swagway, you can just walk
Swagway.
The what?
the hoverboard.
Oh, the
Oh.
hoverboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just hear that they stopped selling those entirely?
Did they?
Amazon stopped
Really?
selling them because the FDA has now said that all the hoverboards are unsafe completely.
But
Oh yeah.
there were so many brands.
They're a really good way to make yourself look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like walking. I would just hover, even though there's wheels.
You're
on
just
it.
standing like this. You're just like
It's
pulling yourself
basically
forward.
You don't
it's
use
basically
the
a
handle.
Segway, but it's unsafe. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't
It's
you
a
just
shitty
invest
Segway.
the extra money, buy a Segway?
Someone at the school has one. I saw them in the parking lot trying to go around in a circle with the helmet on, with the dad holding them.
That's
Their
so
dad was holding them.
Yeah, like holding them up.
This
Like
is at the high school?
yeah,
Were they a high school aged person?
yes.
Oh my god.
They
my
were at
God.
least 15, I would think.
So awkward.
Like holding them like Jack from Titanic. It's like don't fall down.
Don't fall down.
But at least they were using a helmet.
Have you guys seen the one-wheeled hoverboard things?
Oh,
but that
the
sounds
mono rover.
so unsafe.
Those are Chinese. You put your some of them in China. They have one big wheel, and you put your legs like in between the thing, and you basically ride on one giant wheel.
My
I would be
grand
scared to do that.
My-
Oh, is it like span the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like it's just a wheel like
Oh,
that.
okay.
No,
big.
it's a big
just, like-
wheel, but you stand on
Oh,
both
yeah,
sides,
yeah.
and you can like turn around and stuff.
my granddad, he had a mono ski where you just put your 2 feet together and it's one ski.
So it's a snowboard.
But
A very,
you don't-
very thin
but you-
snowboard.
No, but instead of doing it sideways, you go straight down and you fall over so much because you have no balance because your feet are so close
No,
together.
but that's how snowboarding was first invented
Yeah.
anyway, though. Is that some kid put two or three
No, two skis together, but this is one ski.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, I mean, I know they have stuff for like people who are disabled. Like,
Yeah.
you can ride around on like it's like a snowmobile, but like with propellers and stuff. Like with not propellers, like things.
Want to know a great invention?
What?
If they made food wrappers that are like quieter,
Yes, can we
Yeah.
make food wrappers that are quiet? Like
like
Like,
chip
in
bags, just
the middle class, it's just like you're trying to eat. and
Do
it's
it so quietly,
That's
but then
happened to me
people
before,
look
and
at
everybody
you.
just stopped and looked at me. And my teacher's just like, just open it, and I'm just like, don't yell
Oh,
at
here's
me.
the
I'm trying
thing.
to eat my food.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're not my dad.
You're not my real dad. But I think the thing about food wrappers is that the slower you try and open them, the louder
worse
they
it
are.
gets. It's like a band-aid. Just get it done with.
Yeah, just rip it off.
No, but
Guys, they should make edible band-aids. Pull them off. You can
Chocolate
get rid of them
Band-Aids.
afterwards.
different flavors. of
Reusable.
Band-Aid.
Make
Fun
them
for the whole
reusable.
family.
Put them in the washing machine.
Take them off and feed them to your brother.
No, leave them at the pool and people can pick them up and put them back on.
Is your cat like okay? Just like bailed off the fence. You're trying to jump down.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's just a cat.
that's why the cat's cool being inside. The other one's okay. Goodbye.
It's vibrating.
It doesn't know what to do with itself.
Podcat. Okay. So what else can we talk about here? Let's talk about
Weird things in souvenir shops.
Oh.
Okay. So obviously Spencer's is the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
In Willowbrook Mall, you can buy anything adult related, and they allow kids inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not like it's a sex shop. It's just like more.
It kind of is.
It kind of is a little bit. That's true. I've seen some weird stuff in Richmond.
Oh,
Like just some
yeah,
really
Richmond.
poorly translated stuff. Have you guys been to the night market?
I
No.
went once and I've always wanted to go again, but I just never got the chance to.
It's gotten worse over time.
I like
But
the
it's,
food.
the food is really good. But it's we're so distracted by the cat. Like just a bunch of poorly translated stuff and like weird air fresheners that just say like random words on them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know. I've just seen a bunch of weird stuff. Like, I can't. Nothing really interesting comes to mind, but I've seen a bunch of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you guys remember that store in Metrotown, the one with the dragon?
I never went there. I've
No.
only been to Metrotown like 4 times.
I've never been to Metrotown, I don't think.
Never been. Guys.
We have to go sometime.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Metrotown. We'll film it. We'll put
Okay,
it on the channel.
When I was in Hawaii, we were staying on Waikiki Beach and we went out at night for a walk.
Yep.
And then we went out again in the morning. And when we went at night, there was this guy that ran up to us and they were just like, "Hey mom and dad, do you want to let your kids have like a fun time at the strip club?" And I'm just like, "Oh my
What?
god, you don't ask that to your parents." And my mom was like in shock.
No, the
And,
people in Maui are so strange.
There are seriously weird people in Hawaii.
No, because last time that I went, I was down by the beach and a guy came up to me with a rubber band, like what are those spinny leaves? But it's basically you put a rubber band, then you shoot it up and it flies down.
Yeah.
That guy, he's trying to upsell me when I'm in the ocean. It's like, hey, only 5 for like $2, and I'm like, I don't have any money on me right now.
I am in the ocean at the moment.
Can you wait an hour?
Yeah, but one of the other things, as I was saying, like, when we went for a walk in the day, we went to a gift shop, and my brother nudged me on the shoulder, and he pointed, and I went over there. They had giant wooden statues of dicks without the skirts.
Oh, yeah. No, like, you can...
They were like that big.
So did you buy one?
No,
How
my
many-
dad was the one that pointed it out to begin
my
with.
dad did too. Like, you press a button and the skirt pops up.
I wish I took a picture of that. They were just like these massive, just wooden dicks, and I'm just like, who would
Oh,
want that in
okay.
their house?
A lot of people.
A lot of people, yeah. Speaking of weird people in Hawaii, when I was in Hawaii, there was this guy there, and we had seen him actually a couple times throughout the island. It was just this guy. He had like the lay-on and
Yeah,
layers.
shirts and stuff, and he also just happened to have a pet duck that also had a lay-on that he kept on his shoulders at all times.
Not a parrot.
No, it was a duck. It was a full-on just a duck that he'd go in the water and the duck would be on his shoulder.
Is there only
Duck
one
would
type of
swim
duck?
around. I don't know. There's a couple.
Only a
types of duck.
mallard.
No, there's more than one type of duck.
Okay.
But it was just a duck. It was just a regular
Yeah.
duck.
Can I pick up your cat, or is he gonna get mad?
You can try.
Don't do it.
Are you sure? That would be a great podcast sound. Just Brandon getting mauled by a cat.
Should I do it?
Go for it.
I feel like I'm gonna get murdered, guys.
It's probably gonna run away.
Now Brandon's gonna attempt to pick up the cat.
It's already gone.
It's gone.
Let's see where he goes. Go chase it. Let's see where this goes. He's reaching down for the cat.
He has one hand on the cat. And now he's going for the grab. He grabs it by the underbelly. It's not happy. And he pussied out. He pussied out like a baby. Well,
Pussy's going.
Oh.
that was uneventful.
Meowing like a lot.
Now it's just looking at you like I won.
It's like, come back here,
It
bitch.
looked like it was gonna get really pissed if I did it anymore, and I know what that's like, and I don't want that to happen again.
It was so traumatic. Like, I don't want that to happen.
No, it's a good cat.
Well, then that
That was
changes
a
everything.
challenge.
Goes bad.
Doug, welcome to Russell's Cat. That's basically that's what we're gonna rename the show to. Is Russell's Cat.
Yep. This channel is closing down now.
That's it, guys.
My cat.
We had a good run. It's just now Russell's cat. We're just gonna sit and record ourselves touching Russell's cat.
Russell's cat is
touching
now
my
playing
cat,
with the
which is-
scratch toy. It stopped.
He
It's starting.
he now has the scratch toy, and now he's stopped. Will the scratching resume? It has. The scratching has resumed.
Now it's kicking.
Now he's kicking it. There is some good leg movement there.
His pupils are dilated.
Okay, this is getting a little weird. Brandon's at the scene with the cat, and Brandon, what can you tell us about this feline creature?
He's moving. He's moving very slowly.
You heard it here first. The cat is moving. I repeat, the cat is moving.
Can we just stop the podcast and just play with the cat now?
Yes, that's all for us here at the TheSpareBlock. Well, thanks for listening to this crazy episode that went nowhere really. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at TheSpareBlock and on YouTube, TheSpareBlock, and on SoundCloud too. We're also called TheSpareBlock there, coincidentally. Alright. Y'all have a good day now. Goodbye.